This video is a run I had with a new card that I've never had before called the Sealed Throne Plus, which basically gives you a star whenever you play any card. It's absolutely bonkers, and we were able to do some absolutely crazy stuff. Here we go.
Let's dive into it. Ooh, it's good to be back. Right. Stone Humidifier. Whenever you rest at a rest site, raise your max HP by 5. Pomander, upgrade a card, or scroll boxes. Lose all gold and choose one of 2 pack of cards to add to your deck. I don't think the Regent starting cards are very good upgrades. I mean, Falling Star buffs by 4 damage, and Venerate buffs by a star. So if we're doing a star build, I guess this is probably an okay one to upgrade, but don't know if we're going to be doing that. I'm tempted to just go with the boxes, to be honest. Sword stuff is still better than the create a colorless card weirdness. You reckon? I like the Regent too, but also seems like the weakest so far. It needs some tuning, I think. Oh, look who's late to the party. Hello, Lenoria. I am late to the party, but I'm still here. I am here. I'm going to have a lot of fun, man. Gonna have a lot of fun. And I want to keep trying to win. I want to keep going as far... I want to go as far up the Ascensions as possible without losing a single run. Silence seems extremely strong. Yeah, Silence seems very strong to me as well. Wait, Lagavulin Matriarch. At the end of the act, you will fight Lagavulin Matriarch. Wait, I haven't faced this boss yet. Damn, I don't even know... Oh, no, I don't even know what this boss does. Bro, I don't know what this boss does. Oh, it looks pretty intimidating, to be fair. Just as fun as Lagavulin. I mean, if it's any similar to Lagavulin, it's going to do something where it reduces your strength and dexterity. Right, I think we just try one of the pack of cards here. Let's try one of the pack of cards. And go from there. Wait, map. Are we forced through a shop? Because, well, we're going to be forced through an elite. All of these paths force us through an elite, unless we go through an early shop. I quite like this one. We get an elite and then 2 campfires. 3 campfires. Elite into 3 campfires. And then either another elite or a shop. That seems fine. Let's do that. Right, packs of cards. Okay, choose a pack. We have Child of the Stars, Solar Strike, and Hidden Cache. Deal 8 damage and gain a star. Gain 1 star this turn and 3 stars next turn. Or whenever you spend stars, gain 2 block for each star spent. So this is a very star-focused pack. And we're going to want more ways of spending stars. With these, definitely. The other pack, Terraforming. Gain 6 vigor. Your next attack deals additional damage. That doesn't seem very good to me. Unless you've got a multi-attack you're about to use. Which I don't think we have. Gain 7 block and gain 1 star. Seems okay. Gain 6 block. Put a card from your discard pile on top of your draw pile. I think I'm definitely going to go with this star pack here. So we have lots more ways of gaining stars. And we're going to be looking for more ways of spending stars, I think. That looks good. Thank God you're back, and not a moment too soon. I've been watching lore videos all day for a game I haven't played in years, just to pass the time. Oh, I mean, there's other people playing Slay the Spire too. I think there's a lot of other people playing Slay the Spire too. 2 good cards and a Curse of Vigor. Yeah, Vigor doesn't seem that good. Doesn't seem that good, right? Right, we'll go with the stars. I think we'll go enemy, event. Right, bro, I've been losing track of the amount of potions there are. There's like so many potions in the game now. It feels like there's a ridiculous amount of potions in the game. And it seems to be a crazy amount of enemies. Like, I've been struggling to keep up with how many different enemies there are. Defend, strike. Okay. No spoilers, but Regent has a couple of great payoffs for Vigor. There was one I saw that was like, based on how many... It's an X cost cards, but it's like X on stars. That, I imagine, would be a good payoff for Vigor. I'm not sure what else, though. Okay. Sludge Spinner. Bro, I've got to actually try and learn what these enemies do as well. As we go through the Ascensions, I've got to try and actually learn what they do, because right now I don't really know. Solar Strike is quite nice. It's a strike that also gives us a star. Actually, probably quite a good early game attack. Much better than playing a strike. The enemies are tied to the environment, I think. So you're in the underdock, so all the sea mobs come out. Yes. Yeah. Right. Manifest Authority. Gain 7 block, add 1 random colorless card to your hand. Okay, so that's a very creating card type build. Glow is stars and draw. I do quite like Glow, I think, but it probably wants an upgrade. Celestial Might deals 6 damage 3 times. Let's see what these upgrade to. 8 block and 1 random upgraded colorless card to your hand. I mean, that does look quite good, you know, upgraded, but it would be one we probably want to upgrade. With it giving us an upgraded card. I've tried colorless builds like 10 times and never had it work. Okay. I think we probably just take Glow. It seems like just a good card. We'll get Glow. It's another star creating card. We want to... Already, I'm in a spot, I think, where I want to find some, like, star payoffs. Block. Okay. Ugh. Okay, well, I'm glad we got lethal. Right. Star potion. Gain 3 stars. Okay, cool. But honestly, I've been really losing track in how many potions there are. There seems to be so many potions in the game. Cloak of Stars. Okay. A 0 energy card that blocks and costs 1 star. That looks pretty good for us. That looks pretty good for us. At the moment, I do want Draw, though. But I think we're going to take Cloak of Stars. Right, this guy's buffing itself. This guy's doing 7 damage. We can block the 7 with this. Okay. Glow is going to be really good, I think. 3 times 3 damage. We could make it weak, but I think we just kill the other one. Got 8 stars here. Pretty rough to be taking this amount of damage in this fight, I think. Right. 13 gold, add a card to your deck. Pillar of Creation. Whenever you create a card, gain 3 block. Convergence. Next turn, gain 1 energy and 1 star. And retain your hand this turn. It's okay, maybe. What does it upgrade to? 1 energy and 2 stars. I've already got quite a lot of I've already got quite a lot of star creation. So I'd maybe even prefer like a second Cloak of Stars here. The problem with colorless is just the colorless pool generally doesn't solve problems like blocking consistently, which is Regen's biggest weakness. Morning, Granum. How we doing? Alright, well, we'll try a second Cloak of Stars then. So that's another block card. We've got 2 of them now. They cost 1 star, but they block 7 and don't cost any energy. Right, where do we want to go now? Because we do have to go towards an elite. Do we want to do event, enemy, event, elite? Or should we just do 3 enemies into an elite? We can go through 3 campfires here, and I think there's some things we want to upgrade. I haven't really used this yet, this Child of the Stars. Solar Strike. What does this upgrade to? 9 damage and 2 stars. Okay. Cloak of Stars upgrades to 10 block. Glow is good. I mean, I don't think any of this deck is amazing right now. I would quite like some potions. We could just keep doing enemies. Problem is there, I'm committing to 2 elites, which seems a bit sketchy. So I'm going to go right. Okay, a room full of cheese. Choose 2 of 8 random common cards to add to your deck. Or lose 14 HP and obtain the chosen cheese. I think just adding cards here is okay. Hello, Kabina Party. How are we doing? Like, the cheese is 1 max HP after every fight, I think. Which doesn't really help us right now. It's more of something for the long run. Whereas the common cards could help us more right now. I had one extremely good run based off all the colorless synergy stuff. But it's great if you high roll. It's really just about guards. Floor 5 cheese. I don't like how much health we're going to be losing, though. So I'm going to go with this one. Right. Guiding Star. Deal 12 damage. Next turn, draw 2 cards. I think that was a really good one. I think that's a really good one. There's another Cloak of Stars, but we've already got 2 of those. So we probably shouldn't take that. Deal 6 damage. Deals 2 additional damage for all cards that have a star cost. So we could do Guiding Star and Crescent Spear. It feels like we need loads of upgrades right now. I definitely like Guiding Star a lot. So I'm thinking Guiding Star and Crescent Spear. Oh, this is AoE though. Deal 7 damage to all enemies. All enemies lose 1 strength. But no, I'm going to go with the Crescent Spear. Okay. Well, there's some more damage. That could definitely help with elites. Deal 12 damage. Next turn, draw 2 cards. It's doing 8 damage here. It tends to apply afflictions on your cards, where I've really got to learn what the enemies do as well. Right, what does it do? Smoggy. What does that do? You can only play one skill per turn. That's pretty bad. With this hand as well. And it creates lots of small enemies, I think. Not playing skills is pretty rough. That's forever as well, right? You can only play one skill per turn, every turn. This creature is trying to take you down with it. It will attack you for 8 damage before being destroyed. Which was blowing itself up right now. I can only play one skill. There's so many scary regular enemies. The boat too. We do Child of the Stars, Glow, Crescent Spear. Although if I'm doing that, I think it's better to do Child of the Stars, Hidden Cache, Crescent Spear. Okay. One skill a turn. That is sketchy as hell, man. Right, 5 and summoning. We want to do some attacks this turn, really. Falling stars and attack. It just costs 2 stars, though. I think I've got to glow because I need some damage. Okay, that's good. Actually a strong turn. Nice to actually feel like it was a pretty good turn. Are all of your appendages intact and unsnapped? Yes, I am all in one piece. I am all in one piece. I did make a mistake. On the first day of skiing, I had my my thermal leggings into my boots. And apparently that's really bad, and it was like cutting off all circulation in my feet. And it was like mega bad, and I was in like a load of pain on the first day. And then the end of the day, I did some research into why I was struggling so much, and then I didn't wear thermal leggings for the rest of the week, and it was better. But it was so bad that I can actually still feel it now a little bit. Right, Venerate Guiding Star. Okay. Alright, that did seem like quite a hard enemy. Did seem quite hard. Resonance, Orbit, Crush Under. Right. Every 4 energy you spend, gain 1 energy. That upgrades to costing 1. Okay, so this is a way of just gaining more energy. Resonance, gain 1 strength, all enemies lose 1 strength. If we upgrade it, it's gain 2 strength. So this is scaling. It costs 3 stars, so it does cost quite a lot of stars, but we do want things that cost stars. I'm going to want to upgrade more ways of getting stars. I'm going to want to upgrade Glow, I think. I'm probably going to want to upgrade Hidden Cache. Like, balancing energy and balancing star, like star creation, but also star expenditure is quite a lot to, like, try and balance in a deck. I don't really know how good Resonance is. It's a lot of stars. But it is scaling. We don't have any multi-attacks that benefit from... You're an Orbit Stan. I feel like Orbit, it's going to be one we need to upgrade very quickly. It is just energy, which is nice. I mean, we're going to have... After this Elite, we're going to have 3 campfires coming up. So we're going to be able to get a few upgrades. We might have to rest in one of them, but let's assume we can get at least 2 upgrades. We'll probably upgrade Crescent Spear, or Orbit, or Glow, maybe. I feel like at this point, you guys probably have a much better idea of what cards are good than me. Let's try Orbit. For every 4 energy you spend, gain 1 energy. Gonna want to upgrade that. But it's just energy, right? You spend, and it's gonna be good in the longer fights. Should be good in an Elite. Well, maybe. Oh, what is this? Sunken Treasury. A path that leads you into a partially submerged vault. There are 2 chests, but only 1 brittle key. The first chest, shaking it. You get jingly jangly noises. Bit of gold. The second chest, enormous, ornate, and clearly cursed. Lots of gold. Right, an unplayable Eternal card, or 57 gold. I mean, we don't have a shop anytime soon. We could go to one of these shops, although I think I'm more likely to do Elite, Campfire, 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 another Elite. So I might just get the first chest and not get the curse for now. Also, because we have an elite right now, I'm actually quite scared about this elite. I don't feel mega strong, and we're going into an elite right now. We have one potion that I don't know how beneficial it even is. 140 health this thing has. Right, 17 damage it's doing. The first time Terror Eel's HP reaches 70 or below, it becomes stunned. This could be a good fight to use our star pot. I think we definitely want to use Falling Star and Guiding Star, which costs 4 stars already. We don't have good block here. We'll start with Glow. Cloak of Stars, that's a good block card for us here. Alright, so we do Falling Star. Guiding Star. Gives us more draw next turn. Then we can either defend or we could Venerate Cloak of Stars. Well, Venerate Cloak of Stars is definitely better. So we'll do that. And then next turn we could use Star Pot if we feel that we need to. It gets stunned at 70 health. 3 times 3. Okay, big hand. Would love energy here. So, I mean, we can't play Orbit and then gain energy. Next turn looks pretty bad. So how do we do this? Can't believe it's finally out. Hey, Kangaroo, what's going on? Solar Strike gives us 1 energy. Crescent Spear is one of our biggest damage cards. Child of the Stars is okay. When you spend energy, gain 2 block for each. When you place stars, gain 2 block for each star spent.
I refuse to watch anyone with less than 100% rate, so have been waiting all week.
Hey, Toodles, been waiting all week, yeah? Well, we're here now. Never gonna lose a run ever in my life. I don't even know what this boss does. Bro, I don't even know what this boss does. Right. I mean, it's not doing loads of damage. With Cloak of Stars, it'd be nice to have a star next turn. I mean, I could bank loads of stars right now with Hidden Cash, or I could try and block a bit more. Banking a lot of stars does seem good, but we are going to be taking some hits. Do you remember Lagavulin from the really old original Slay the Spire game? No worries if not. It's been years since you played it, I imagine. No, I can't quite remember what that does. I feel like gaining the stars and taking 7 is probably going to be better in the long run here. Ow. Does maybe go quite low, though. 24 damage is a reasonable amount. We get stunned at 70, which we can't get it to here, so we're going to take another 10 damage. Quite scary how much damage we're taking here. Right, Solar Strike does 8, Normal Strike does 6, that's 14. So we probably want to take this as another block turn, and we should Glow Cloak of Stars, maybe. To be fair, we could Cloak of Stars, which blocks 9, and then just do Strike, Hidden Cash, Solar Strike, and that actually works. Right, we already blocked the 9 there, right? Intends to use a buff. What is that buff it's using on itself? Seven Vigor. Its next attack deals 7 additional damage. Okay, so this is its big attack. It does the multi-attack that's actually small, and then it does a big attack. Where here we can thankfully stun it, so that's okay. We can still attack it when it's stunned, I think. Let's see. So we can keep damaging it. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Wait, its next attack is still gonna... Wait, is its next attack still gonna do the multi-attack? So, actually there, it gets Vigor to buff its next attack. If it had done a multi-attack here, we could actually be dead, right? I don't know this guy's moveset, but it seemed there it had 1 big attack into 1 multi-attack with buff. But after it's stunned, now it's doing some kind of debuff on us. We don't have much damage next turn. But Guiding Star can help with that. 2 extra draws could definitely help. Is it going to be doing multi-attack here? What's it doing? Makes us vulnerable. It's doing 36 damage. Okay. So maybe it doesn't do the multi-attack? If you stun before the big attack, he'll debuff their multi. Well, he's not multiing here. Maybe he doesn't multi in the second half of the fight. I mean, I imagine this 99 vulnerable happens all the time. I imagine he always does this. Seems quite a significant move, right? You stun him, he does the big debuff, and then he hits you. Right. I mean, it's gonna be... Bro, there's gonna be a lot to remember with these enemies. There's so many different enemies in this game, especially with, like, an Act 1A and an Act 1B as well. Like, remembering the enemy's movesets is gonna be something that's gonna take time. But, we kill the elite. Very good. It's gone. We are only on 29 health, which doesn't feel great. Pendulum. Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, draw a card. Okay, more draw is good. Gain 7 plating. A defensive pot is quite nice when we're on low health. And then here we have Astral Pulse, Refined Blade, Glitter Stream. Deal 14 damage to all enemies for 0. But it costs 3 stars. Gain 11 block. Next turn, gain floor block. This is a block card. That we can actually get to do 19 block for 2 energy, which isn't terrible. But again, it's one we'd probably want to upgrade. AoE is nice. But are we going to have enough stars to do that? Are we going to have enough stars to do that? I mean, if we upgrade Hidden Cache and we upgrade Glow, that will help us get more star generation. We could also upgrade Venerate. Like, if we take the Astral Pulse, we're going to have to upgrade our card generation. Or our star generation, sorry. But its effect is pretty nuts. 14 damage AoE for 0 energy? That's pretty crazy. I'm going to do it. Right. And let's get an upgrade here. And we should... well, we could upgrade Orbit. So it costs 1. Or we could upgrade some star generation. Probably Glow is the best, because it draws as well. So I think my best upgrades here... I mean, Crescent Spear also seems fine, but I'm looking at Glow and Orbit. And Hidden Cache, I think, is okay as well. 4 stars for 1 energy. This is actually my best star generating card. Right, I'll start with Orbit. Proceed. Right, and we get a chest. What's in the chest? Anchor. Start each combat with 10 block. Gotta be happy with that. Block on turn 1, pretty nice. Means we can focus on star generation and stuff like that turn 1. Upgrade. I think we upgrade Glow now. Let's upgrade Glow. Gain 2 stars. Draw 2 cards. Pretty nice. Ascension 9 doesn't fuck around from what I've seen. Oh, yeah? I just finished my run and unlocked my 5th Ascension 8. Now I can go back to watching Jack and making fun of him because his knowledge of the game is severely lacking. Yep. Hey, we'll get there, bro. We'll get there. Right. Oddly Smooth Stone. Start each combat with 1 dexterity. That is another defensive card. I mean, that buffs both of our Cloak of Stars. Makes them give 8 block. Also buffs the defense. Right. Should we rest here? Because we can think about doing an elite, or we could do enemy and shop. I think if we do enemy and shop, we possibly go for another upgrade. But if we go for the elite, we might want to rest here. Ascension 8 and Ascension 9 are massive jumps. Okay. Orbit is going to make the card draw cards better, right? We spend energy on draw, and then we get some energy back to actually play what we draw. So it makes Guiding Star better. It makes Glow better. I am going to go for a rest here. I'm going to play it a little safe. Just because I don't know all the elites, because I'm going to go for the elite here. Right. What is this? Skulking Colony. Cannot lose more than 20 HP each turn. Which do you guys have an idea, by the way, of which is harder between Act 1A and Act 1B? Like, Overgrowth versus Underdogs? Because at the moment, I have no idea. I would assume that Underdogs is maybe slightly harder because you unlock it later. But I don't really know. 14 damage to all enemies. Costs 3 stars. It's just big, though. Play that. And then we just do all the star generating cards, probably. And we've got quite a lot of stars here. Bro, 4 days into your deck is pretty disgusting. That is pretty disgusting. Falling Star. And then we can Solar Strike or Guiding Star. Defend, defend. Defend, defend blocks all of that. Quite nice. And we've got 6 stars. So we probably expend stars. Like, I quite like having this option, actually, right? Guiding Star versus Solar Strike. Either we gain stars or we spend stars. We have our big power play. Or if we don't have enough stars, we can stack some stars. But I think we go for the big power play here with having 6 stars. 13 damage. We draw more this turn. Act 1B is generally harder, but Act 1A bosses are insane. Okay. Ascension 10 is also a big jump because you forget there's a second boss and use all your potions and get your feelings hurt for being dumb if you're me. Ah. Oh, no. Right. Orbit. Okay, we can start maybe gaining some energy from this now with Crescent Spear. It's definitely going to be better in the longer fights, the Orbit. It's a pretty cool icon. I like that. Right, so when I spend 2 energy, we gain an energy. We're not having to use any pots so far. This is an elite, right? Yeah, this is an elite. 9 times 2. It's quite a lot. Ooh, if we play Astral Pulse, we can't Cloak of Stars. It does feel like we need to be blocking here. So I think I'm going to have to sacrifice playing the Astral Pulse, which is a bit bad here. I'd love to be playing it. Again, something like Glow would be perfect, right? Stars and Draw. You want Ascension 1 on all characters. So I've complete Ascension 1 on Ironclad and Silent, and I haven't complete Ascension 1 on the other 3. So we're going through the other 3 at the moment. Pot moment. I think we just block. Cool. I'm gonna take 2 damage. He's been stuck here all week, bro. Struggling, yeah? So stuck, bro. Oh, we play defender, then we have an offender sheet to play strike. Nice. Actually gets us 6 damage in there. Orbit working out nice. I mean, wait, hang on a second. If you play 4 Orbit, do you have infinite energy? For every 4 energy you spend, you get 4 energy. Bro, if you have 4 orbits, you have infinite energy, right? That's pretty busted. Although 4 is quite a lot. Akabeko. At start of each combat, gain 8 vigor. Bottle potential. Shuffle all cards in your draw pile. Draw 5 cards. Okay, so that's a good, like, desperation play. Tyranny, Black Hole, Hidden Cache. Whenever you spend or gain stars, deal 3 damage to all enemies. That sounds quite good. It's a power, and it's combined with, like, spending stars. Hidden Cache is a great one for gaining stars. Tyranny, at the start of your turn, draw 1 card and exhaust 1 card from your hand. That also sounds good. Do you have a guess on how many different ancient relics there are? I mean, I know there's a lot. A guess would be, like, 36? I think there's a lot, but I don't know how many. It's infinite if you have base 4 energy or ice cream. Well, actually, how many ancients? They're exactly twice as much as you guess. 72. Oh my god. It's whenever you would spend or gain stars. And I'm literally spending and gaining stars all the time. Like, Tyranny looks really, really good. But Black Hole is just, like, such a good card for our deck. The tier list stream is going to be a long one. Yeah, well. These are both great cards here. I'm going to go with Black Hole. Because it just scales with our deck really nicely. And it's some more AoE. We have 1 AoE card, but this is a second one. What do these things do? When an enemy dies, Corpse Slug immediately eats it. What? When an enemy dies, Corpse Slug immediately eats it, becoming stunned and gaining 4 strength. It says when an enemy dies, but I'm assuming it means when one of its other slugs dies. So they eat each other. I'm assuming they eat each other.
Scruff for Joe just resubscribed for 70 months, like I never left.
Bro, what a huge attack that is. What a massive attack. They both get stunned and they both get 4 strength. Okay. Hey, Scruffy Joe, welcome back to the Jackoffs. Cheers, mate. Thank you very much. Hello. Hope your week's been alright. Right, and then we just strike them both to death. Right, and then we just have 1 campfire and then the boss. I don't really know what the boss does. I'm probably going to want to upgrade some scaling. Right, what do we have here? Glimmer. Draw 3 cards, put 1 card from your hand on top of your draw pile. I mean, card draw is really good. I think Glimmer's probably solid. I'm not going to go Cloak of Stars because I've already got 2 of them. Choose 2 cards in your draw pile to transform into Minion Strikes. Minion Strikes Plus. Minion Strike is a 0 cost, deal 7 damage, draw 1 card. That's pretty cool. We can use it on strikes and defense. That's kind of cool. I don't think it really works with our deck. I think Glimmer probably is better, but it is a cool card. Whenever an enemy gets stunned, their intent the turn, the next turn is the same. So on the stun turn, you'd rather keep the slug that debuffs alive. Oh, really? When stunned, they will repeat the move they were attempting to do before the stun. Okay, that's really good to know. Is that with every enemy in the whole game? Because there is quite a lot of stun, right? I've seen quite a few enemies that get stunned. It's with every enemy in the game. Okay. Charge is pretty great. There's a lot of status card generating enemies. I'm gonna go Glimmer. Right. Can we afford to go for an upgrade, or should we be resting here? I'd like to upgrade. What would we upgrade, though? I mean, Black Hole is a great upgrade. Glimmer is a good upgrade. I also like upgrading Hidden Cache. We've got some pots. We can use all of our pots here, really. I'm going to upgrade Black Hole. Right, I've never faced this boss before. I don't know what it does. It's asleep. Right. This enemy is doing nothing this turn. At the end of your turn, gain 12 block. Plating is reduced by 1 at the start of your turn. Right. Until next turn, prevents damage. Awakens upon losing HP or after 3 turns. So we should have time to play. We've got time to play Orbit, and then we can maybe play some other stuff as well. It's just Lagavulin. It does say Lagavulin Matriarch, yeah. So I can strike to... Well, actually, no. We just wait for now. We do want to... I want to play Stars. I don't want to play the Black Hole as well. I've got another power as well. What do we have? We have Child of the Stars as well. Strike would wake it up, so I don't want to play that. Alright. Not the best hand. Unless we want to play Stars. It costs 7 stars. Astral Pulse, Falling Star, Guiding Star would be quite a lot of damage, but it costs 7 stars. I guess we wait. I mean, its plating goes down, so it is ideal to wake it up next turn, I guess. If you don't pop the armor, it won't wake up. Well, it says it awakens upon losing HP or after 2 turns, so it will wake up after 2 turns. Guiding Star is nice. It could be worth just playing the Star Pot and just going for it. We don't have much block in our deck, though. That's a problem. That is a problem. So I'm going to wait. Right. Awakens upon losing HP or next turn. So it's going to wake up next turn regardless of what we do. Black Hole feels really important to play there. And then we play 2 defends to just move Orbit along. We could use Bottle Potential whenever. We could probably use Heart of Iron. You get lots of pots until later ascensions. Don't be afraid to use them. Yeah, I'm almost definitely going to use the Star Pot this fight and the Heart of Iron. We might even use all of them. We might even use all of them. Okay, it's awake. Hey, bro. 19 damage. I feel like using plating here is probably good. Whenever you spend stars, gain 2 block for each star spent. I feel like we should be playing Child of the Stars as well. Wow, really struggling for block here, so the plating definitely looks good. We'll do that. Hidden Cache is lots of stars. Glimmer, I mean, we can't even spend the stars we generate. So we should either Solar Strike or Venerate. And maybe Solar Strike is better because we're getting some damage in. Wait, Hidden Cache actually makes Black Hole go off twice, right? We gain stars 1 turn and then the 2nd turn. And so it actually makes Black... It's really good with Black Hole. It's going to be 8 damage AoE over 2 turns. Okay. This is kind of scary. 9 times 2. Okay, so it has a normal attack and then a multi-attack. It has a 19 damage basic attack and then an 18 damage multi-attack. Falling Star is good here. Wow, we've got loads of stars. 10 stars is huge. I want to be able to spend them now. Also, we only need to play 1 energy. Bro, I feel like with Radiant, there's like just so much to track. It's just like there's more information to track. Maybe it gets easier with time, because I guess with Defect, you have more information to track with all the orbs and stuff, but there's a lot of stuff to pay attention to. Falling Star. Glow. Right, 3 energy. Not much block here. We don't need loads, I guess. Do we want a Glimmer here? You think there's less to track than Defect? Solar Strike is fine. 12 damage plus we gain a star, which means it's actually doing 16 damage. Defend, Venerate. Okay. Right, so is he going to debuff us now? Probably. No. Okay, so it does something slightly different. It's attacking and blocking. Okay. Okay, and now it's buffing and debuffing. Okay. We've got a lot of stars to spend here, so we could play Astral Pulse, we could play Crescent Spear, we could play Glimmer. Hidden Cache is nice, because it's a lot of star gaining. We're also going to gain 1 energy from Orbit here. We've done almost half of its health. 3 cards, but 1 card from your hand on top of your draw pile. Maybe putting Cloak of Stars on top is good, because it's block. Put Cloak of Stars on top. And then aim to do damage here, but also gain stars. Okay, we've actually done a lot of damage. Done about 2/3 of its health here. But what is the debuff going to be? Is it going to be -2 strength, -2 dexterity? Let's see. It's -2 strength, -1 dexterity. Oh, wait, no. It is -2, because I had Oddly Smooth Stone, right? So we had Oddly Smooth Stone to start with. So it was -2. Okay. As expected, no surprises there. But now our block is worse and our damage is worse, which is pretty sketchy. Cloak of Stars is 6 block for 0, which is fine. Glow is solid. We've gained some energy. We could do defend, guide. I mean, Guiding Star is really good here with 12 stars. We've got loads of stars here. So we're going to spend stars pretty nicely. I wonder how much damage this black hole has done. It feels like it's done quite a lot. So it did do 19 damage. Now it's doing 21. Which means that instead of the 18 damage of the multi-attack, right? It's going to do 11 times 2, so it's going to do 22. So the multi-attack was the weaker attack, but now the multi-attack is going to be the stronger attack next turn. Yeah. Cool. We've got plenty of stars. We can play all our stars. Boom. Boom. Strike. Get in there. Strike. And it should die next turn. Wow, we only used 1 pot, actually. First time we've ever faced this boss. Only used 1 pot. Killed the thing. Nice. And now we know a little bit more. Goodbye. Ah. Wait, it leaked a load of water. Wait, so is Lagavulin actually like a watery enemy? Right, what are these? Bombardment. Deal 18 damage at the start of your turn, placed from the exhaust pile. I am invincible. Gain 9 block at the end of your turn. If this is on your top of your draw pile, play it. Comet. Jesus. Deal 33 damage for 0 energy. Apply 3 weak and 3 vulnerable, but it costs 5 stars. It upgrades to 44 damage. Bro, this is such a massive payoff, but we need so many stars. We need so many stars for Comet. I want to take it, though. I want to take it. I don't want to upgrade it. And then I want to get more stars. Bombardment is my favorite card. Wait, really? Plays from the exhaust pile. So you exhaust it and then it plays every turn? Because it exhausts itself as well? So once you've exhausted it once, it just keeps playing itself? Right, we're going to go Comet. That's a huge attack. That's a huge attack. I would like it if the upgrade actually made it cost less stars. But it does 11 more damage. So, how do we upgrade our stars? We can upgrade Hidden Cache. We can upgrade Venerate. Right, we're moving on to Act 2. Hive. We have 400 gold, so we want to find a shop. Oh yeah, we can do some drawing. Right. We could end with, like, Campfire, Elite, maybe. There's quite a few campfires up this left, but where are the shops? The shops are here, here. Is that it? Oh, and here. So, I mean, this is 2 shops together. The only way we go through one shop is this path here, right? But there's not many campfires up that path at all. It's really hard to get upgrades up that path. It would be shop. We get 1 campfire. And then we'd be doing 3 elites. You need a signature drawing you do on the map. Like a J or a Willy. Ah. I mean, how do I... Can I even draw my own logo? It's like something like this. Something like that? Okay, that's a lot less cute. Bro, that's way less cute. This is way less cute. So up the left-hand path, right? We've got some really nice campfires. We can do like 3 upgrades back to back. But we don't get to spend any gold. It's a really nice path in terms of campfire, 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 elite, elite. The problem is no shop. This is quite a nice path with one big downside that there's no shop. The best path to go through with a shop... I mean, I don't really want to do double shop, to be honest. I don't really want to do double shop. Wait, who even is this? What is this? Darv, the Hoarder. Okay. I do enjoy fine wares. You can no longer gain gold, but gain 1 star at the start of each turn. You know what? I don't hate that. If we take the path where we're not going through a shop, that's actually kind of good. Oh, wait. Runic Pyramid. Hang on a second. At the end of your turn, you no longer discard your hand. Well, we know that's amazing. Ooh, Pyramid is really good. He doesn't hate Ecto. I don't hate Ecto with the path, right? With there being a really nice path that doesn't go through a single shop, that makes Ecto appealing. The bottom option is obtain the Sealed Throne Plus. It is a 1-cost card that costs 3 stars. Innate, whenever you play a card, gain 1 star. Holy shit. Whenever you play a card, gain 1 star? Wow. It amuses me how seriously he takes this. He's spending thrice as much time on Slay the Spire 2 Ascension 1 pathing than he does on Slay the Spire 1 Ascension 20. Well, I mean, I'm learning the game, man. I'm learning the game. I'm not going to learn anything if I just rush through. Bro almost picked Ectoplasm. Bro, all of these are really good. Like, there's been some options where, like, I think all 3 of them aren't that amazing. But I think all 3 of these are fantastic. I think it's a really good spot for Ectoplasm. Runic Pyramid is an insane relic to have. And this just feels so insane for our deck. Whenever you play a card, gain a star, that is bonkers, right? Whenever you spend or gain stars, deal 4 damage to all enemies. It's amazing with Black Hole. It's going to make it way easier to play Comet, which now seems like our best card. So I'm tempted to go with the Dusty Tome. I'm tempted to go with the Dusty Tome here. Regent is the most difficult character. I have not died with any other character. Ah, okay. Bro, it seems nuts. The Sealed Throne Plus. I'm going to try it. Let's try Sealed Throne. New card. Never used this before. This is cool. Right, I'm going to still take the path with all the nice upgrades. Right, Tunneler. 13 damage. Whenever you play a card, okay. Oh man, it's so nice. So I'm gonna need less cards that generate stars now, definitely. 7 stars here. So I may as well play this because I lose a star and gain a star, right? There's not really any downside to it. Comet 33. Okay. Wow, this feels pretty cool, man. Star generation is now just so much higher. Orbit. Cloak of Stars, Stardust. Okay. Interesting. I mean, Orbit is really good. The more orbits we get, the more energy we're getting, which is really cool. Stardust is good if we're generating loads of stars. We need to be playing more cards to get more stars. Like, Stardust kind of does a similar thing to Comet. They're both a huge 0 energy payoff card, right? You can save Akabeko for Stardust. If you have 2 or 3 orbits, they chain into each other and you can kind of have infinite energy. I do like it. I like the orbit, but the thing is orbit needs an upgrade. I'm going to take orbit. We're going to have 2 orbits. Right, event. Colossal Flower. There's a colossal flower growing atop a mountain of bones, and its color-shifting petals pulsate. You sense there is a powerful cluster of pollen in the center, but the undulating petals are razor-sharp and unpredictable. You could grab some of the golden nectar, but reaching the prize in the center is so tempting. Well, there's no point reaching here, because I can't spend my gold anyway. Because I think entering deeper just means you get more gold from this. But we've already got loads of gold and we can't spend it. So I'm just going to go with the gold option. And we are more concerned about our health than anything else. Right. Okay. These things require lots of smaller hits. Oh, Comet. I mean, Comet is actually not good here. Comet is actually not good. I mean, we can still play it, to be fair. Okay. In 2 block for each star spent. Wait, so something that costs 3 stars actually blocks 6? Oh, that's big. That's big. Okay. Any reason you don't do fast mode? Because I'm still very new to the game, and I'm kind of just enjoying the pace of taking my time and enjoying the animations. And I'm not in a rush. Right, 2 block for each star spent. There's no way of spending stars here. Defend does gain us block though. We might take a tiny bit of damage here, but I think it's fine, right? Okay. Nice. Right. Cure all. Gain 1 energy, draw 2 cards. Well, that sounds like a strong potion. We have a star potion, bottle potential, shuffle all cards and draw 5. I'll swap a bottle potential for cure all. We should be playing our pots though, really. Collision course plus. Deal 12 damage, add a debris to your hand. Deal 8 damage, gain a star. It's fine, but we don't really need it. Apply 1 weak, 1 vulnerable. I don't think any of these are massive for us here. We'll skip. I think our deck is quite good right now. Eight times 2. When you play a card, gain a star. Okay. Artifact. I haven't seen many enemies with Artifact yet. Not much block here. I might use a cure roll here. Power, cure roll, gain a star, draw 2 cards. Falling star. We've got 9 stars. That's quite a lot. Oh my god, get smoked, bro. That was nuts. I mean, the potion came in big. The potion came in big, but that was pretty bonkers. Right, what are these? Dying Star, a 1 energy 3-star card that's ethereal. Deal 9 damage to all enemies. All enemies lose 9 strength this turn. That looks pretty good. I do like Hidden Cash. Goes to 11 damage to all enemies, and they all lose 11 strength this turn. It's ethereal, so it means we kind of have to be playing it. So when we draw it, we kind of need to play it. And it does cost 3 stars, so we have to have the 3 stars banked. You don't need cash. You have infinite stars. I do, but I feel like we're getting to a point where we're maybe, we have a lot of cards that cost stars and not that much. Well, do we have that? I mean, Sealed Throne is so much star gain, to be fair. Let's trade Dying Star. It's 1 energy. Right, what's our best upgrade right now? I mean, it's probably Comet, to be honest. I do like the second orbit, but Comet is just an extra 11 damage. Let's do that. Comet plus. And then go into an event. Orbit does need an upgrade as well. The Tea-Master. Hey, bro. Oh, wait. It's a way of spending gold, which I actually quite like here. With so much gold. You stumble into a dimly lit shack and find yourself immersed in a very peaceful space containing an obsessive variety of tea. The man inside gestures to a selection of teas, each neatly labeled with a premium price. Bone tea. Pay 50 gold. At the start of your next combat, upgrade your starting hand. Okay, so that's spending gold for a one-time buff. Which we could use into an elite there, to be fair. Ember tea. Pay 150 gold at the start of your next 5 combats, gain 2 strength. That's also not bad. I mean, can we get 5 combats by the time we get to the boss? We could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 2 strength into the boss sounds like a good time. But obviously it's a lot of gold. I find using the show all upgrade button helps me make the best choice. Ah. Yeah. Glimmer's an extra draw. Orbit. I mean, it's probably Orbit, really. Yeah, this is helpful, actually. I mean, Guiding Star. Deal 13 damage, draw 3 cards. That's also a good upgrade. Hey, Svab, how are we doing? So this is just a one-time payoff that's going to help us through the rest of Act 2. Let's do that. Ember Tea. The Tea-Master acknowledges your request and begins. Water from a charcoal-filled carafe is ladled into a kettle. The kettle is heated using a gentle violet flame. Scoop of tea goes into the kettle before it boils. Off the heat, and a series of rhythmic claps track the time. And the kettle is hoisted high and precisely poured into a tiny cup. Beautiful. Right. Well, we might do the elite then. I must be a better player than Jackie because I'm on a higher ascension, right? Right? That is how it works. I mean, if you're on a higher ascension, that means you have beat runs on a higher difficulty than me. That suggests that, yeah, you probably are better than me. Right. How long is that going to last, though? Can you stay a higher ascension than me? Let's go. Game on. Right, elite. I'm 100% win rate up to Ascension 2, so I think I might be the best player in the world at the moment. Nice. Right, we'll do the elite. And then the next campfire, we'll try and upgrade the next orbit, I think. Right, this guy. Entomancer. 3 times 7, 21 damage turn 1. Tends to attack for 3 damage 7 times. We don't have any block, which isn't great. Okay, don't need to play any attacks there, really. The 21 turn damage. This guy feels a little bit like What's it called? Like the avocado. It feels a little bit like the avocado. Like the 21 damage turn 1 is, reminds me of that a lot. That was big damage. Glow. Maybe defend here. Don't think it's a spot for orbit. Just does. He's very aggressive. And the dazed are pretty sketchy. Okay, this isn't very good. Or glimmer. Okay, now what? Orbit. Every 4 energy you spend, gain 4 energy. I don't know if I can even make the most of that here. Maybe we just shout at the Star Strike. Nature's BF with a big raid. Thank you very much, Nature's BF. Hope you had a good stream. Appreciate it, mate. I mean, we can use bottle potential next turn. I think it's fine. Is this even a... It is an elite. This is an elite. Okay. So we want to play all of our cards. Not a fan of the super easy Clad Infinite. So went back to the Slay the Spire 1 Exhaust Body Slam deck, which feels much better. Oh yeah? What is the easy Clad Infinite? The icon to the left of what floor you're on tells you what kind of room you're in. Oh yeah, true. Nice. Thanks, Lavable. Bro, I'm a noob. I've been away for a week. I feel like a total noob. Chat knows more about the game than me. Deal 11 damage to all enemies. All enemies lose 9 strength this turn. Bro, that's pretty insane here. 0 times 7? Pretty insane. I mean, it's dead anyway. But... Vambrace. The first time you gain block from a card each combat, double the amount gained. Okay. Glimmer Plus. Draw 4 cards, put 1 card from your hand at the top of your draw pile. I really like the draw, bro. Spectrum Shift at the start of your turn. Add 1 random colorless card to your hand. I'm going to go with the Glimmer. There's more draw. Really, really want to upgrade the second orbit, I think. And here we have Strike Dummy. Cards containing Strike deal 3 additional damage. Fine. I mean, we have 1 non-strike card. Well, one extra strike card, right? We've got Solar Strike. Plus the basic strikes. I had a super easy infinite on region. Use Touch of Insanity Potion on Particle Wall. Bro, I don't know what any of that is. I don't know what any of that is. Remove defends. Power that plays strikes on draw. And the card that draws attacks until you draw a non-attack card. Ah, okay, yeah. Right. He doesn't know about the Touch of Insanity Particle Wall combo. He does not know. Right, we're gonna upgrade Orbit. That's 2 Orbit Plus now. This Star Potion feels like it's been with us forever. If we commit to this path, there's no more campfires, and it means we're probably doing 2 elites. Are we comfortable doing that? Yeah, let's go for the elite. Right, aggressive. The first time Infested Prism takes attack damage each turn, the attacker gains 1 energy. So when we attack it, we gain energy. So it works with Solar Strike. So we can get a defend in. Man, I really want more energy turn 1, actually. I'd really like more energy turn 1. Oh, wait. Oh, I should have started Solar Strike, right? Oh, yeah. Should have Solar Strike. So I need to be attacking. I should be attacking every turn. I should be attacking every turn here. Okay. That's a permanent thing. Can we get Comet off? I don't know if we can. They wanted less infinites in Slay the Spire 2, yet made a Brazilian ways to remove cards. It's not even that hard on defect. In fact, it's probably the same as it was in Slay the Spire 1 and reusable energy gen. Production plus in a colorless ball for some reason. But it's funny, people are mentioning like cards and relics, and I just don't know what any of it is, man. Wow, Comet does a lot of damage there. 54 damage. Can we play it? I mean, if we play an attack, we get energy. Let's put Comet on top of the deck. So we can play Astral Pulse here. Okay. Up to 5 stars, which allows us to play Comet. Sorry, 8 stars. This could be a good turn for bottle potential. Orbit. Comet. No, actually, no, we play Falling Star first, right? To apply the vulnerable for when we Comet. That makes sense. Shuffle all your cards in your draw pile, draw 5 cards. Right, we'll do 1 strike, and then we'll do this. Need some block here, really. Not much block about. If we play 3 energy, we get 2 energy back. That's good. We can Comet again. Oh my god, there's so much damage. Is it dead? Jesus. That's good. Right, attack pot on White Beast statue. Photon Cut, Crush Under, or Wrought in War. These all seem like they're not going to be worth it for us right now unless we get an upgrade on Photon Cut. So I'm going to skip. Do an event. Right. This is not a great turn 1. Sealed. Defend. Solar Strike. Let's try and hit this one. Every hallway fight is an elite. Right, deal damage to all enemies. All enemies lose 9 strength this turn. It's quite good. Slumbering Beetle. Whenever you spend energy, gain 2 block for each energy spent. That was strong. Pretty nice. Now what does this guy do? 16 damage and buffs itself. Liking the glimmers. Dying Star. Pretty nice. Feels like a lot more enemies in this game buff their strength than Inspire 1. Possibly, but there does definitely seem like more strength reduction cards as well. Like, I've come across quite a few strength reduction cards on this run. And quite a lot of weak and vulnerable cards. Alright, the fight was kind of fine. Potion of Binding. Apply 1 weak and 1 vulnerable to all enemies. The new one for me. Guiding Star. Deal 12 damage next turn. Draw 2 cards. I think we take that. I think this is a good... I think anything that's drawing us more cards, we want right now. Right, what does this guy... This guy's... What's this guy do? Debuffs us. I feel like it's the one where... What does it do? The more cards we play, the weaker we become. I think that's what it does. So actually, it could be pretty bad for us. Maybe we use attack pot turn 1 here. I mean, we could even use Star Pot. Glimmer. Comet. Huge. Massive turn 1 damage. Yeah, so what's this? When you play a card, lose 1 strength and 1 dex. Yes, that's not very good. Forget about orbit. Just focus on trying to kill it. We're taking damage here. Ow. Didn't like that enemy at all. Explosive Ampoule, deal 10 damage to all enemies. Right, beat into shape. Deal 5 damage, forge 5, forges more for each. That's not really in our deck. We're not doing a forge deck here. Kingly Punch, deal 8 damage whenever you draw this card. Increases damage by 3 this combat. No. I don't think any of these are good for us. We'll skip. Right, we could do an elite, but we've got 36 health. That's the new not an elite, by the way, enemy. Yeah, bro. I mean, to be honest, I'm not feeling... I don't feel like there's much difference between elites and hallways. At least in Act 2, anyway. I think I noticed the difference in Act 1. But in Act 2, the hallways and the elites kind of feel the same. Right. Elite. We'll do the elite. Alright, it's the... Decimillipede. Quite a lot. Okay, this is quite a lot of damage turn 1, though, to be fair. That's 24 damage turn 1. That's quite a lot. Potion of Binding looks good here. 1 weak and 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Looks really nice. Although, do we even need that? Cool. More draw next turn. Dying Star. It costs 3 to play there. We don't have 3 right now. I'm gonna use the attack pot. Devastate costs 4 stars. Alright, we'll go with this. Okay. That comes back to life. Streamer is unaware. On an astral pulse here. Attack pot may star cost 0 as well. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. Damn. So energy and stars 0 on pot. Good to know. I think I did already know that, but I forgot about it. Right, block pot permafrost. First time you play a power each combat gains 6 block. Is that innate card a power? Sealed Throne is a power. So that's just going to be more block turn 1. So we have good block turn 1. Black Hole plus or Child of the Stars plus. So do we want more block or more damage? The thing with Black Hole is that it's when you spend or gain stars. Not just when you spend. And every single card we play gains the stars. So I think Black Hole is better for our deck than Child of the Stars. But the problem is I'm concerned about us not having enough block. I'm going to do Black Hole because it's just so good with our deck. But I think we're going to rest here. Right, boss. Knowledge Demon. Puts a debuff on us. Okay. We've got Defensive Potion at least. At the end of your turn, take 6 damage, draw 1 fewer cards each turn. Oh, God. I mean, with us not having that much block, Disintegration is quite scary. But I feel like we probably take it at the start. I think we have to take this. Take 6 damage at the end of each turn. We might want to use Block Pot quite early on. Might use block pot now, actually. Do it. Alright. Take 6 damage every turn. We do have quite a lot of powers, though, and we're gradually getting them in play, which is gradually going to make us stronger. Orbit. Every 4 energy you spend, gain 1 energy. Whenever you spend or gain stars, you'll 4 damage to all enemies. I mean, we could just do Comet double defend over Glimmer. I don't think it's the play. It's Glimmer. Put Crescent Spear on top, I think. Do this so it has weak before we Comet. For more damage. A lot more damage. Quite a big hit. We probably... Oh, man, I kind of wanted to play Guiding Star, but maybe we have to defend. Defend. Blocking is a bit of an issue. Black Hole. Glow is good. Shard of the Stars. When you spend stars, gain block 3 stars. We probably need to upgrade. Shard of the Stars now. And maybe we should have taken a second one instead of the black hole. Yeah, maybe. All right. Well, we've got to just play now. I mean, once we've got our powers in play, we can do quite a lot of damage quite quickly. To be honest. Yeah, we can. It's going to buff itself and heal. Heals 30. Extending the fight. But we can basically get 2 extra energy a turn now that we play these orbits. Which is a lot. Pretty good. I mean, our damage just ramped up really quickly there. And we do have some defensive relics, which is helping. Touch of Insanity. Choose a card in your hand. It is free to play this combat. Okay. Right, what about these? Foregone Conclusion. Next turn, put 2 cards from your draw pile into your hand. It's good. Definitely good. Bombardment, if you exhaust it, it automatically plays every turn. And Monarch's Gaze. Cost 2. Whenever you play, whenever you attack an enemy, it loses 1 strength this turn. Well, this definitely isn't bad if we're a bit more of an aggressive deck. It's a power. It costs 2 if we upgrade it. If we're using lots of attacks, it makes the enemies do less damage. So that could help with staying alive. But Foregone Conclusion seems quite good. Although it doesn't... It's not a power, actually. I'm kind of tempted by the Monarch's Gaze. But it is yet another power. And it feels like we're just really stacking powers pretty hard here. Bombardment is 3 energy for 18 damage every turn. Let's try Monarch's Gaze. It will need an upgrade, though. It is a defensive card, but it's quite an expensive defensive card. It can work against this boss. Right. A being from the stars within these accursed walls. Do you know of me? Right. Gain 1 energy at the start of each turn, but Vacu plays your first turn for you. Lose 9 max HP and add 3 apparitions to the deck. That's defensive. At the start of each combat, apparitions are still ethereal. It's got the silent on it. Choices Paradox. At the start of each combat, add 1 of 5 random cards into your hand and add retain to the chosen card. There's a logic to how he plays the cards. Yeah, I've had this before. He does left to right, right? So does my innate... I think my innate card is always on the left, right? I'm pretty sure my Sealed Throne Plus is always on the left. Which means it always gets played first, which is perfect for us. So actually, I think the Whispering Earring is probably good. I think my first turn is probably always going to be fine. Let's do this. Okay, he plays that first turn for us. We've got a lot of gold. We really want to prioritize shops here. Shop, shop, shop. I quite like going through this early one because then we could actually still go through a second one if we want. So I think definitely getting to this shop is something we 100% want to do. And then we can go from there. This guy is the 3 heads dude. The last one is like Nemesis, where it's intangible. The middle one is like Stabby Book, where it keeps doing more and more multi-attacks. And the first one is like Knob. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Right, pot. Choose a card in your hand, it's free to play this combat. Well, that doesn't do anything here. That's actually pretty bad for us. Ooh, we just lost max health there. Ouch. Lost 4 max health for these guys. Okay. Nasty. Vulnerable pot. Glow plus, Photon Cut, or Wrought in War. Glow plus is nice. Stars and draw, great. Right. I find that max HP loss really matters much in Act 3. The future of potions. You feel a faint rumbling as you round the corner to discover a gigantic spinning apparatus. It has several slots which appear to convert liquids into a highly compressed digestible tablet. The idea of turning these health tonics into a tiny morsel is uncomfortable, but perhaps it's good to try new things. Right, insert uncommon potion and lose touch of insanity. And upgraded uncommon power. Well, that sounds really good for us, because I don't think this is a good pot for us anyway. An upgraded uncommon power, or lose vulnerable pot and obtain an upgraded common skill. Well, we'll go upgraded uncommon power. Child of the Stars Plus, which we know we like. Pale Blue Dot Plus or Spectrum Shift Plus. If you play 5 more cards at turn, draw 2 more cards at start your next turn. This does seem kind of cool, but we'll go with the Child of the Stars. Another block card, which I think that we need. And now we should go in the shop with this much gold. Here we go. See if we can splash out. Right, Stardust. Potion Belt, Meal Ticket. Discovery. Choose 1 of 3 random cards to add into your hand. It costs 0 this turn. I don't really like anything here. Fruit Juice is max HP. Mystic Lighter. Enchanted attacks deal 9 additional damage. That could be cool, but we don't have any enchanted attacks. It'd be really cool if we got Stardust, right? And then enchanted Stardust. That would be cool. So maybe we do that. Maybe we get Stardust, and then we take Lighter, and then we try and find a way of enchanting Stardust. I'm happy to just remove a strike. Gonna remove a strike. Potion Belt. I mean, we do have a White Beast statue. We were talking in Discord yesterday about how it's not crap corner anymore. Oh yeah, you think these are good? And we could also take a second Child of the Stars. I wish it was upgraded though. If it was upgraded, I think I'd be thinking about it. But to be honest, it's looking like a second shop is the way to go here. We could do like Elite Campfire, Elite Shop. I think just waiting for the second shop looks pretty good. In which case, Meal Ticket would be a 15 health heal. Quite a lot for a 15 health heal, though. I mean, Swift Pot is a good one. We could do Potion Belt and Swift Pot. That can work. Do that. Stardust feels like it makes sense, though. We'll spend all of our stuff. It's just way worse than Comet, really, to be honest. I'm going to skip. Right, an enemy. Devoted Sculptor. My first turn gets played for us. Glimmer, what's he putting on top? I don't see what he put on top there. Not a great turn 1. We always get block turn 1, and we always get to, like, play the power that starts generating stars. So that's always okay. We have 4 energy, so, like, we can do a lot of stuff here, which is nice. Monarch's Gaze. Whenever you attack an enemy, it loses 1 strength this turn.
Simply_lovely_UA just resubscribed for 10 months. 10-month easy.
Hey, Simply Lovely, welcome back to the Jackoffs. Thank you very much. Cheers, mate. Right, Venerate, Glimmer, Comet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, we'll do Venerate, Glimmer. Comet is solid here. Child of the Stars did a lot of work there. Glow. 3 block for each star spent. Right, blocking all of that there. Focusing on the block. Alright, decent fight. That guy doesn't seem too bad. Hidden Cash Plus. Hidden Cash Plus. That's a lot of stars. Radiate Plus. 0 energy. Deal 4 damage to all enemies for each star gained this turn. Wow. So at the end of a turn, if we've gained loads of stars, that's really good. Hedge Money Plus. 2 energy. Deal 18 damage next turn. Gain 3 energy. So it's almost like instead of the draw next turn, you get the energy next turn. It's kind of cool. Radiate seems solid, though. Let's do Radiate. Pretty cool. It's not helping with our block problem, though. What do we want to upgrade right now? I want to upgrade the other Child of the Stars. Then we probably want to upgrade, like, the other Glimmer. I'm going to go Campfire, Campfire. Right, upgrade. Oh, Monarch's Gaze costs 2.
Bogey Salterigo just resubscribed for 74 months. ROTK.
Hey, Bogies, welcome back to the Jackoffs. Cheers, mate. Thank you very much. 13 damage turn 1. It's weird having our turn 1 played for us, but our turn 1 was never that good anyway, so. 21 damage. Currently not having a good way of blocking that. We have a draw 3 cards here. Still no real good way of blocking that. Yeah, I mean, this Vambrace tends to get used up on turn 1 when we play a block card, which isn't ideal. I'm gonna draw 3. Still not looking good. Yeah, this was a terrible turn, actually. Really not good. This is an elite? This is a normal enemy. Okay. 4 damage for all enemies for each star gained this turn. Four damage to all enemies. 7 times. It's 8 times. Nice. 5 strength. Child of the Stars. Whatever you spend, energy gain 3 block for each spent. Okay, good here. Wow. Okay, so that Child of the Stars feels really key. Feels really key. Okay, so again, difficult at the start, easier towards the end. Lucky Tonic, gain 1 buffer. That could save us at some point. Furnace, at the start of your turn, Forge 4. No. Glitter Stream Plus is a block card. It's a block card, and it does also work with Oddly Smooth Stone. So if we're scared for block, this will turn into gain 14 block, and then next turn gain 7 block. That's a total of 21 block for 2 energy. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. It might be worth doing. I'm going to take it because it's upgraded, and because we have Oddly Smooth Stone as well, we know that block is our issue. Right, we still want to do another shop. So I'll go chest, event, campfire, shop, elite. Glitter Stream, one of 3 good block cards, along with Reflect and Particle Wall. I did have Reflect in my first run with Regen, and it felt really strong. I don't think I know what Particle Wall is. Gorget. At the start of each combat, gain 4 plating. Slimed Berserker. Can't afford the comet. Holy damn, that's a lot of slimes. Bro, that was like a million slimes right there. Quite a lot of stars. Falling Star, Cloaker Stars. Cool. Good draw next turn. Do take a bit. How come only at Century 1? I was away like last week and I didn't play at all. So I've only been playing on stream. So we're continuing where we left off. Imagine being away after Slay the Spire release. Yeah, I know, man. I know. It was horrible. But it's done now. We're back. We're here. Just gotta enjoy the game and get better at it. Right, Orbit. Whenever you attack an enemy, it loses 1 strength this turn. Let's just play that. 1 star. Glimmer. Radiate. You want to upgrade Radiate? Would we rather upgrade Block, maybe? 33 damage is quite a lot there. Wow, we need to be able to spend stars here, really. It could be a buffer turn. Could be a buffer turn. Let's see. Chart of the Stars, Glimmer. Cloak of Stars is our only way of spending stars here, really. Is it worth losing the buffer pot? Really? For 11 damage? No, I don't think so. 10 damage. Okay, get through it. 20 gold Swift pot. We've got 4 out of 5 potions here. Parry plus. Solar Striker Reflect. Whenever you play Sovereign Blade, gain 9 block. We're not using that. Gain damage and gain energy and gain a star. Not using that. Reflect is gain 17 block. Blocked attack damage is reflected to your attacker this turn. Easy Reflect here. Easy Reflect with us struggling for block. And I'm going to rest. We've got 435 gold to spend in this shop. Right. At the start of your turn, play the top card of your draw pile. Omni Slice. Deal 8 damage. Damage all other enemies equal to damage dealt. Another Reflect there. If we really like that card, we could consider a second one. Enchant up to 3 attacks with Sharp 3. Increases damage on this card by 3. I mean, making Radiate Sharp is really strong, right? But Reflect seems like the best thing in the shop. I do quite like doing Lantern turn 1. Because our turn 1 gets played for us. Wait, 240 plus 196 is 436. So we can't actually afford these two. Unfortunately. So I'll take Reflect. And then we can just do Hatch, Gnarled Hammer, remove. Remove a strike. Gnarled Hammer or Lantern. I'm going to try the Hammer. I've never had the Hammer before. We'll do it on Radiate and Astral Pulse, which is the other AoE card. And then we'll do it on, I guess, something we play a lot. Guiding Star we're going to play a lot. But do we play anything more than that? Dying Star we're probably going to play a lot. You can't sharpen black holes. You can only sharpen attacks, it looks like. For vulnerable reasons, you really want to use something that does an odd number. So maybe we do it on Dying Star. Or Falling Star. Let's do it on Falling Star. This does Ethereal, which could be a problem sometime. Okay. 7 damage to all enemies for each star plate. That's kind of nuts. Okay. How's it work with Crescent Spear? The worst way, I think. Yeah. So it will just change to deal 9 damage and deals 2 extra damage for all cards played. Ooh, these guys. Right, and we don't get to do our turn 1. Our turn 1 is done for us. Okay, well, we get extra draw next turn. Do we want to use a pot here? Could be a good pot to use explosive and pool. Let's just end turn. We didn't get the Vambrace proc, which is actually quite good for us. Right, everything's already got Ethereal. Man, I really want some star gaining here. This is a bit of a problem. I really want to play Comet. I really want to play Comet. So I'm thinking about using Swift Pot here. 28 block, and next turn gain 14 block. Well, that's actually insane with Vambrace. That's pretty insane. But I don't want to use a block here. I'm going to draw. I can't gain energy. Oh, God, this is rough, you know. That does give us enough to Comet, though. Which is huge. Okay, we kill the one at the back, which is absolutely gigantic. And then we should just Crescent Spear this guy as well. And we lose our whole hand there. The rest of it. But that was okay. The pot played off quite nicely there. Really hard to get the orbits in play here. Wow, smash those guys, actually. Quite a nice fight for us. Cure all. Centennial Puzzle. Gain an energy and draw 2 cards. It's a nice pot. Gamma Blast. It costs 0, but 3 stars. Deal 13 damage, apply 2 weak, 2 vulnerable. I mean, do we have enough cards that are like Gamma Blast? Because we've got Falling Star, which is already a 0 energy star card that applies weak and vulnerable. And we've already got Comet, that is 0 energy card that costs stars that applies weak and vulnerable. Like, it seems like a good card, but I don't know if we need it here with all our already... With all our star stuff already. I'm going to skip, I think. Alright, what does this guy do? Fabricator. Looks like he's going to summon dudes. Ooh, the hidden cache is nice there. That's, okay, we've got plenty of stars in play already. Plenty of stars. Oh, summons a little box. Radiate. Deal 7 damage to all enemies for each star gained this turn. That's pretty insane, actually. Oh! Insane. This is pretty... This deck feels kind of strong, you know. It actually feels kind of strong now. Entropic Brew. Fill all your empty potion slots with random potions. That is really nice when we've got 5 potion slots. With the potion belt, that's super good. Right, we could have a second Comet. Or we could have Knockout Blow. Deal 38 damage. If this kills an enemy, gain 38 stars. Again, gain 38 stars? Well, that'd be bonkers. 5 stars. I mean, is 2 Comets too much? I kind of don't think it is. I'm gonna go for a second Comet. Right, rest or upgrade. Probably should be rest. This is the last boss. We are kind of struggling. We've got all these powers to use. Or we could just upgrade Comet. Let's just rest. Right, we can use all our powers here. So, oh, what's it doing here? Monarch's Gaze. We've played Monarch's Gaze. That's it. I'm not going to play any pots yet. Okay, so it reads, whenever you play a skill, gain 2 strength. The skills are a bit sketchy, but Glow is a very strong one. Kind of want to play Glow. Also, when do we make it vulnerable? Maybe not yet. I think it has 100, then 200, then 300 health. I think if vacuum plays every turn, you still might win. That's a good sign. Okay. Makes us vulnerable. 36 damage, quite a lot. Don't like this turn. Thinking about using the buffer here. I'm gonna use the buffer. Right, need some damage now. Not much damage. Powers. Okay, Comet. It's more like it. Good. Alright. Painful stabs. Shuffle wound in the discard pile each time you receive unblocked attack damage. Fine. Is this where we make it vulnerable? I mean, we're kind of just crushing it here. That was a lot of damage. Radiate. Could wreck it here. So if we're gonna play anything here, maybe some of the card that blocks next turn. No, okay. Right, put Comet on top of the deck. Comment on top of the deck. Fine. Alright, is it intangible this turn or next turn? It is intangible on its first turn. Okay. A little annoying. Fine. I mean, I got 22 stars. I may as well play Comet just for the weak and vulnerable there, really. Okay, now we just play everything, really. Can we kill it this turn? 289 damage? I don't know. Let's see. We can apply vulnerable. We can throw this ampule. We can gain 1 energy and draw 2 cards, but we can play Comet first. Comet. Right, now we can use Entropic Brew. Gain 2 strength. Draw 1 card at the start of your next turn. 3 turns, draw 1 card. Forge 15. Gain 2 strength again. Enemy loses 9 HP at the end of each of its turns. Okay, that's kind of like a poison-esque thing. Deal 11 damage to all enemies for each star gained this turn. So I want to gain some more stars. Glow gain stars. It spends stars. This gains stars. Radiate does 11 times 8, which is pretty bonkers. And it's dead. Oh! Ah, our second ever region run. And it's a beautiful one. It's a beautiful one. This felt really strong in the end. I mean, we were a bit clueless at the start. It felt like we didn't have enough block. But, I mean, what solved our block in the end? Because, honestly, I don't feel like I even played Reflect much. We almost solved the block by just killing it really fast. I mean, the Child of the Stars felt really good. The Sealed Throne Plus was an insane card. Insane card. Still on 100% win rate? Yes, we are. Absolutely insane card. I mean, we turned down Pyramid for this. So that's a bit sketchy, because Pyramid's obviously very strong. I think the Dying Star was nice as well. Reducing enemy strength helped with our block a little bit there. I did like the Orbits a lot, and Cloak of Stars was pretty solid block as well. Right? Big one. Solid block with the buffer pot. Okay, the Loud Fool returns. I'm neither loud nor a fool. Face me. Okay. Bro, is that 41 billion damage dealt? Jesus Christ.